1,000 point scorers. Let's meet the Lakin Bronx 1,000 point scorers. First for the ladies, we have 6 of them to recognize. First up, we have Casey King Quintana. Casey played from 2000 to 2004. She scored 1,319 points. She's the all-time leading scorer in the history of Lakin Lady Bronx basketball. She was also a member of the 2004 state tournament team. Next we have Mandy Jennings Michaelis. Mandy played from 1994 to 1998. She scored 1,296 points. She played in back-to-back state tournaments in 1996 and 1997. And she is the only Lady Bronx basketball player with 3 straight 300-point seasons. Jaya Escabel is the next 1,000 point. She played from 2017 to 2021. She scored 1,251 points. She was named back-to-back High Plains League Player of the Year in 2020 and 2021. Trish Bernbeck is our next. Trish Bernbeck Anderson played in 1983 to 1987, scored 1,202 points. She was the first Lady Bronx to surpass 1,000 career points and is the first Bronx to score 400 points in a season. She played in the 1985 state tournament. Jocelyn Ramos. Jocelyn played from 1993 to 1997, scored 1,152 points. She played in 3 state tournament games in 1994, 1996, and 1997. Darcy Jennings Calkins played in 2001 to 2005, scored 1,079 points, was a member of the 2004 state tournament team. Let's give these ladies a round of applause, please. Our boy 1,000 point scorers. First is Mike Kiesel. Mike is being represented by his children, Isaiah, DJ, Tim, and Sierra. Mike played from 1985 to 1989, scored 1,801 points. He was the all-time leading scorer, was a 4-year starter, and broke his 1,000 points during his junior year. The only player to surpass 600 points in a season as well. He has the highest 2-year total of 964 points. Next up, we have Ryder Yakel. Ryder played from 2012 to 2016, scored 1,081 points. He scored his 1,000th point in his throwback game against Syracuse. He was named the High Plains League Player of the Year in 2016. Wyatt Rice could not be with us. He was played from 2004 to 2008, scored 1,076 points. Wyatt was here represented by Shanae Budd. Next we have Scott Chester. He could not be here. He's played in from 87 to 1991, scored 1,051 points, and he was the 3rd ever to score 400 points in a season. With us tonight we have Bryant Miller. Bryant played from 2008 to 2012, scored 1,014 points. He was a 3-year starter and scored his 1,000th point in the 2012 sub-state first-round game against Cimarron. Scott Harris. Scott Harris played 1971 and 1975. He was our first Bronx to score 1,000 points. He scored 1,003 points. He surpassed his 1,000th point in his final game as a Bronx. He was also the first player to score 400 points in a season. Hunter Davis played from 2019 to 2020 as a Bronx. Played in 1 season at Meade and scored 883 points as a Lakin Bronx. He's the 2nd best 2-year total in Bronx history behind Mike Kiesel. Next we have Sonny Altman. Sonny played with us from 2018 to 2019. Played 3 seasons at Wichita County before moving to Lakin. He scored 250 points as a Lakin Bronx. Let's give all these 1,000 point scorers a big round of applause. There will be a social at Shorty's following the game as well.
Very neat introduction in between games here, between our girls and boys games, and fun to see these players that came back. Have not seen Jocelyn for a number of years. Good to see her back, and I'll tell you what, it's special that Mike Kiesel, his family was down there to be recognized as well, because I'll tell you what, in leading up to this night, I heard a lot of people talking about how Mike Kiesel played basketball, and I'll tell you what, you talk about a player that has range. Mike had no range. Mike was going to fire, and he could shoot from long range, and I'll tell you what, his family made T-shirts with his picture on the front of it and his career points and Slick on the back, and that was his nickname, was Slick. And I'll tell you what, he was as slick a shooter as I've ever seen here at Lakin High School. And I'll tell you what, we've had a lot of great shooters. Every one of those players out there were great shooters and great players for Lakin High School. And good to see them all back. And I'll tell you what, this has been pretty cool. And I'm glad Mike Kiesel's family was able to be here tonight. Well, Jared, you did it. You got us on. Garrett barely got started with the introduction when you got us back on, but
of course I did it.
Oh, of course you did it. But that was a good job. Thank you very much. I'm glad. I'll let you. Okay. Thank you.
I'll make sure I find her.
You what?
So I'll make sure I find Allie.
Oh, yeah, make sure that, Coach Schmidt will be sending somebody up. Yeah, so we need to tell him we won't really need him. But, guess we're on and we're going. I'll tell you what, we got plenty of time. There's 15 minutes on the clock. And I'll tell you what, while we have time, let's go back and look at some Lady Bronx scores.
Say, I got all ours added up.
Okay. Lakin, the Lady Bronx with a 57-19 win over Stanton County. The Lady Bronx moved to 4-2 on the season. And let's look at the totals. First for the Stanton County Lady Trojans, they'll fall to 3-3 on the year. They were led by Suzanne Farnham with 5, Addison Scott with 4, Hallie Waldron finished with 4, and then Yayemi Rodriguez, Alexis Walker, and Cassandra Alleman, each with 2 points apiece. From the free throw line, Stanton County 4 for 8 in the first half, 1 for 2 in the second half, finished 5 of 10. For the Lakin Lady Bronx, you want it?
I mean, I got them all written down.
There you go. We'll give it up to Jared.
So let's see. Got the Lady Bronx. We have Ann Sophie Vandenap leading the way with 12 tonight. Great job by her. Brooke Groff scoring 11 points tonight. Erin Yuri off the bench with 8. Tegan and Sammy both with 7 tonight. Sarah Wright with 5. Jared Davidson with 2. Kenzie Loman Fuller with 2. And
Erin Yuri?
No, Lorena Mendoza with
3
tonight.
I think I was off again. Go ahead.
Must have been. That's why I took care of it. Don't worry. Lady Bronx tonight shooting in the second half 1 for 3 from the line with a total of 8 of 11 on the game. And not bad free throw shooting tonight by Lady Bronx.
Okay, you've got Sammy for 7. I had her for 9.
Yeah. And I added all my totals up, and they were good.
Okay.
So don't worry.
So we were good in the first half. We got to figure out the second half.
Yeah, I'm on top of it.
Oh, you're on top of it.
Yes, sir.
Because I've got Sammy for 2, 4, 7. Oh, is that right? Oh, thanks for that flash in the face. You know, that portable flash there. I'm sure people don't want to hear us argue about this, but I've got 2, 3, 4, 7, 9, 11 for Sammy in the second half.
I had 6 for her in the second half. Well, if I I mean, my totals added up,
And
so
maybe I wrote the wrong number down.
might have. And Sophie had 6 in the second half. Aaron Yuri had 5 in the second half.
Okay, maybe that's what I did. I may have put 10 instead. Well, no, there it is. Now I've got 4, so maybe I put the number 10 instead of a 13.
Might have.
Okay. Oh, well. I screw it up again. But I have more to do.
Yeah. As if I don't have 2 screens in front of me compared to your one that you only use for ads.
Yeah, well. It was a big win for Lakin, though. It really was. Let's go ahead and play the boys' intro. We've got a lot of great sponsors that make what we do possible. We appreciate every one of them. We'll be back.
It's time to run and gun with the Lakin High Bronx as they take to the hardwoods for another action-packed basketball game. Welcome to LakinSports.com and Lakin Bronx Sports on YouTube for the live video coverage of Lakin High Bronx basketball. Brett and Sandy Hendricks want to thank the wonderful sponsors who make this live webcast possible. The Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank. The Agency of Lakin and Garden City. Flashbacks Diner of Lakin. Lakin Drug. Shelter Insurance Gwen Wechter. The Golden Plains Credit Union. The Lakin Recreation Commission. Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas. Shorty's 2 Cafe. The Kearney County Community Development Ralph Goodnight. Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsema, D-Bach Metals, and the Stampede. To the courtside we now go with the longtime voice of the Lakin Bronx, Mr. Brad Hendricks.
So, sorry about some of the dead air there. I needed to step away. Bob Reed is here in attendance, and I wanted to go just say hi, and I want to visit with him a little bit after tonight. Been working on some history stuff, and I might need his help. And see if he's got some stats and some numbers, maybe you can give me a hand. So, yeah, a little bit of an extended pregame here for the boys' game due to the introductions and the recognition in between games. But a fun night here at the Lakin Middle School gym. First game in the books, the Lady Bronx a big win over Stanton County, 57-19. Their third straight win over the Lady Trojans. The Bronx coming off a big win at Sublette on Tuesday night, downing the Larks 84-61. The Trojans beating Wichita County by the score of 66-60 at Stanton County on Tuesday. The Trojans come in at 2-3 on the season under head coach Leighton Grover. The Bronx come in 4-1 under head coach Nate Schmidt in his 8th season. The assistant coaches Matt Heidman and Taylor Lovelady. I think I have the starters for Stanton County, but I'm not positive if that's how they will go tonight. I always get them written down in advance, but then there's always a pregame change or something like that. So I always have to kind of wait a little bit. But both the Bronx and Trojans on the floor are warming up as we speak. And it's really neat because of all the banners that are around this gym. You see a lot of parents, a lot of alumni, a lot of parents of alumni looking at the Athlete of the Year banners, the league championship banners, state like sub-state regional banners, just all sorts of historic information of Lakin High School, not just basketball history, but the school in general. And a lot of stuff that people can look at. I see that they put the track record boards in the gym now instead of out in the commons area. So a lot of information and a lot of history at Lakin High School. And I've looked at a lot of it, and man, it's been a lot of fun. And it's one of those deals that it's not done. It'll never be complete, but I sure enjoy looking at all the numbers and looking at all the names and things like that, just like the 1,000-point scores. I'll tell you, I was more happy to see Scott Harris, and you could really tell the look on his face to be a 1,000-point scorer. So, it means a lot. A lot of times with the younger generation, hey, I did it, it's okay. But as you get older, you learn to appreciate it more. And congratulations once again to all those 1,000-point scorers. And I've been fortunate. I got to see them all play, so it's been cool. And then at halftime of this game, we will also have some more recognition. The 1993, 1996, and 1997 girls state runner-up teams. Their members will be introduced as well. So that'll be a lot of fun to see some of those ladies back. And with Bob Reed back, his daughter was on one of those teams, and I'm sure that's why he's here for that recognition. So a lot of cool things going on here tonight. You know what? We're going to take a timeout. I talked about our sponsors earlier. We have so many sponsors that make LakinSports.com and Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube possible. Those of you watching, please thank those people. Go to their business and thank them. Call them, email them, text them, however you got to do it. But please do me one favor and do that, because it means a lot to those businesses, because they give up the money, they give up the time, and sometimes you sit there and wonder, is it all worth it? And believe me, it is definitely worth it, and I thank them for all they do. So we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Home improvements that have had to wait. The dream vacation your family deserves. Even college tuition. Garden City State Bank can help you make it all happen now, not someday. With a home equity line of credit, you can borrow up to 90% of the value of your home, and the interest may be tax deductible. Plus, there are no closing costs, no application fees, and no annual fees. A fast, easy, convenient home equity line of credit from Garden City State Bank, a branch of the Kearney County Bank. Subject to credit approval, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Fred Ripsimo established the Lakin Dairy in 1997 and is now a leading producer of high-quality milk for human consumption. The Lakin Dairy is proud to be a big part of the Kearney County economy and community. With fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working employees, the Lakin Dairy prospers in the heart of, as Fred calls it, the Midwest Feed Shed. Always supporting the Lakin High School students, the Lakin Dairy, a verified premium operation, is honored to call Kearney County home at lakindairy.com on the internet.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us as we get set for Bronx basketball action here this evening. The Bronx and the Stanton County Trojans. The Bronx have won 9 out of the last 10 meetings against the Trojans. And I believe they've won the last 6 as well. Look at some starting lineups, and I'm sure Stanton County will change it after I had it originally, but we'll give it to you this way. Wearing number 1, a 6'2 senior, Uziel Carrasco. Wearing number 2, a 6-foot senior, Jaron Rios. Wearing number 4, a 5'10 senior, Chris Garcia. Wearing number 20, a 6-foot sophomore, Alvin Solis. And wearing number 25, a 6-foot sophomore, Juan Alaman. Stanton County Trojans coached by Leighton Grover. The assistant coaches Quentin Maribel and Victor Gallegos. Now for the Bronx. The Bronx come in 4-1 on the season, have won 2 straight. And they start this way. Wearing number 3, a 5'9 senior, averaging 29 points per contest, Servando Gonzalez. Wearing number 5, a 5'10 junior, averaging a half a point per game, 4.5 rebounds per contest, Pablo Arreola. Wearing number 11, a 6'2 senior, 21 points per game, 8.5 rebounds per game, Alan Martinez. Wearing number 13, a 5'10 senior, averaging 4.5 points per game, 1.5 rebounds per game, Connor Hudson. And wearing number 24, a 6'3 freshman, averaging 10.5 points per game and grabbing 5 rebounds per game, Coulter Oldham. Oldham coming off a career high in his young career, a 23-point output at Sublette on Tuesday. The scoring for the Bronx on Tuesday, Servando leading the way with 32 points, Coulter with 23, and Alan Martinez with 16. Stanton County comes in averaging 45 points per game, while the Bronx come in averaging 72.5 points per game. Bronx grab 31 rebounds per contest, and they shoot 41% from the field and 65% from the free throw line as a team.
Welcome to the Stampede in the home of the Lakin Bronx for tonight's varsity basketball between the visiting Stanton County Trojans and your Lakin Bronx. On behalf of USD 215 and the Lakin Bronx Athletic Department, we'd like to welcome our guests from Stanton County. We're glad you made the trip for tonight's game. Please remember that extracurricular activities are an important part of education. We encourage you to support your team in a positive manner in accordance with the Kansas State High School Activities Association Rule 52. Please let the coaches coach, the players play, the fans cheer during tonight's contest. And now the starting lineups brought to you by Brett Hendricks and LakinSports.com. Your starting lineups first for the visiting Stanton County Trojans. Number 1, a 6'2 senior, Uziel Carrasco. For the Bronx, number 3, a 5'9 senior, Servando Gonzalez. For the Trojans, number 2, a 6' senior, Jaron Rios. For the Bronx, a 5'10 junior, number 5, Pablo Arreola. For the Trojans, number 4, a 5'10 senior, Chris Garcia. For the Bronx, 6'2 senior, number 11, Alan Martinez. For the Trojans, number 20, 6' sophomore, Alvin Solis. For the Bronx, 5'10 senior, number 13, Connor Hudson. For the Trojans, number 25, 6' sophomore, Juan Alaman. For the Bronx, number 24, 6'3 freshman, Coulter Oldham. Trojans are coached by Leighton Grover, assisted by Quentin Maribel and Victor Gallegos. Bronx are coached by Nate Schmidt, assisted by Matt Heidman, Taylor Lovelady, and Bryce Simon.
Big thanks to public address announcer Garrett Panzer with the introductions. And we're set to go. The Bronx in the home white uniforms, purple letters and numbers trimmed in gold. Stanton County, the road maroon uniforms, gold letters and numbers trimmed in white. Bronx in the home whites will be going from our left to our right in this first half. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us tonight for Bronx basketball. I want to thank Taylor Hanson on our camera tonight. Oldham and Carrasco to tip it off, and the tip controlled by Oldham. 3-2 zone by the Trojans. Skip pass inside. Oldham, layup good. Nice look by Servando out front. The Bronx on the board early. Near steal, but knocked away by Pablo Arreola. And Stanton County will have the basketball.
Hey, let's do a little bit better keeping the score to this game, huh?
Garcia with pressure in the backcourt, works it across the timeline. Now takes it in the paint, loses the handle. Alan Martinez with it. Up the floor, Oldham the layup. Off the mark, just a little too strong. Carrasco with the rebound for Stanton County. And another steal by the Bronx. Hudson with the steal. And they're going to say last touched by Carrasco. Bronx work it far side now, back up top to Servando. Skip pass, Hudson. 3 from the corner, off the front of the rim, won't go. Carrasco with the rebound. Saves it back to Chris Garcia. Brings it up through traffic, knocked away by Areola into the hands of Alan Martinez. Near corner, Hudson once again from 3. That's too strong off the back of the rim. Hudson with the rebound. Give it to Connor one more time. He's been long, he's been short. He'll hit it in the middle this time. Servando, step back 3.
Short.
That is way short.
A little off
Rebound
balance.
comes off to Solis. Garcia drives. Kick into the corner. 3. Jaron Rios with it. Got it. And Stanton County with their lead early.
There it is.
Hudson got it.
That looked
I called
good.
it.
Hey, that looked good straight from here.
Connor Hudson with the 3. Bronx back on top. Wide open
man.
underneath. And Juan Alleman able to lay it up and in. We are tied at 5. Martinez drives from the left side. Servando would have fired the 3, but he bobbled. Martinez will hit from 3 on the left wing.
Hey, can't make the shot, make the assist. That's what he did.
Steal out front by Martinez. Excuse me, that was Servando. Ball knocked away from behind by Chris Garcia. Bronx, they'll inbound it on the side.
Bronx doing a little bit of the influence the left side of the ball there, making them bring it up with their non-dominant hand. I think that's a little familiar to something we saw over there in Goodland.
Yeah.
Had a team
Adrian
do it-
Gomez Escabel into the lineup.
Had a team do it to us, and you know what? Kind of thought it was a good idea.
Connor
Wow.
got it blocked by Carrasco. Loose ball to Solis. Bronx with pressure in the backcourt. Alleman up the near side. Loses the handle. Oldham with the steal. It's a 2-on-1. Oldham looks at
What
Looks
a
at-
move. There you go.
Adric, but lays it in. Nice drive by Colter Oldham. Solis in the paint.
There we
And
go.
Alan Martinez draws the charge.
You know what? It was a soft charge, but it's all right.
I'll tell you what, probably one of the softest you'll see, but you'll take it, right?
Yeah.
And the only reason I say that is we had the angle. It was right here. Solis, the foul on Alvin Solis. Into the lineup is Eric Munson. Munson, a 6-foot freshman, averaging 3 points per game. Adric averaging just over 2 points per contest. Near side, Hudson
There it
from
is
the
again.
corner. Off the back rim, bouncing around, won't go. Rebound. Alan Martinez somehow, we're going to have a, what? Oh, he pointed at their
diving
bench.
foul, yeah.
I thought he was going to give them the timeout there for a minute. Bronx student section behind the Bronx bench, some of them in some ugly sweaters. Like that one of Brady.
So I know
3 from the left side, short by Martinez.
I provided one of them. If he wasn't going to wear it, I was.
Pressure up the floor. That's going to go against Eric Munson, his first. Oh, that's
Yeah, he had straddled it, then came back. There we go.
and he loses it out of bounds anyway. Well, you can straddle if you haven't established in the front court, but
Yeah.
he had already established front court.
Yep.
Hudson from the corner. Oh, had it knocked away. Servando, my goodness, Servando.
He almost got away.
Three
He
off the
did
back
get away
of the
with
rim.
carry there. But,
And we're going to get a foul on
yeah.
Adric. Foul on Adric is his first. My goodness. Bronx dribblers look like a pinball out front,
Yeah.
bouncing off defenders. The foul on Adric. Stanton County to inbounds. Bronx with full court pressure. Work it into Solis, near side against Servando. Now across to Jaron Rios. Three from the right corner is long. Adric with the rebound.
Oh, I think they're going to call him for a foul. Oh.
And they are.
You know what? That was
Second
a great
foul.
box out. He's in a little bit of a disadvantage there with height. And he put arm in the chest and had him there, but this is a little too much.
Second foul on Adric. Coulter back into the lineup.
Almost a 5.
Runner in the paint, won't go. Allen comes away with the rebound. Shot put up by Carrasco. Outlet Servando. Left side, bounce pass stolen away. Coulter on the floor.
There we go.
Arrow points to Stanton County. Good hustle that time by Coulter Oldham. I kind of think this game right now with some of the contact, I think they'll settle it down eventually. I mean, the Bronx, are just on the dribble, a lot of body banging.
Yeah.
Dish into the
Yeah.
corner.
I figured that was going to be the one. Had his knees sticking out.
It's going to be on Alan Martinez. Pablo back into the lineup for Lakin. 3:23 to go in the first quarter. At halftime of this contest, the 93, 96, 97 girls teams are going to be recognized. Carrasco at the inbounds. Three from the right side, strong off the glass. Allen with another rebound. Up the floor, near side, Servando. Coulter the drive. 8-footer, short. Pablo comes away with the rebound. Allen the three from the left side. Money. Second three by Alan Martinez. Credit Coulter Oldham to keep that ball alive for the Bronx. Long pass up the floor, Solis. Solis on the baseline. And a reverse layup is good. Servando on the drive, dishes to Hudson. Over to Martinez.
Oh.
That was a nice give and go, but thank goodness that Pablo was over there. Connor, the three missed. Servando keeps it alive. Allen, the three from the left side. That's strong. And the rebound comes off to Alvin Solis. Kicks it near side. Chris Garcia, the three. That's short. Garcia follows it up and gets the rebound. And the runner.
Charge. Allen.
He hit the runner, but a foul will be called. So no basket. Was that Allen on the charge again?
Allen on the charge.
So the foul on Chris Garcia, his first, no basket. Jackson Rios into the lineup for Stanton County.
Great setup there by Allen. And that's 2 for him already in the first quarter.
You keeping track?
Yep.
Servando, top of the key, drive, dish, Allen, and a foul called. Nice pass off the run by Servando. Foul will go against Uziel Carrasco. Allen at the line to shoot 2. Allen, a 68% free throw shooter on the season before that one.
There you go. Now you're starting to learn. There you go.
And he hit them both. To Jared's approval, I announced that one correctly.
Yep.
Allen leading the way with 8 points. Pressure by the Bronx. Carrasco up the floor, stolen away by Connor. Connor brings it up, now cross-court pass. Oh, just out of reach of Calder. And it'll go back to Stanton County. Good idea. Just a little bit out of reach. Good hustle, good play by Connor Hudson. Stanton County to inbound. Solis with it. Off the fingertips of Carrasco. Oh, Pablo going to the floor, works it up the floor. Allen hits it and he's fouled. Credit Pablo Areola with the save there.
Coulter acted like he was playing soccer there. Bounced right off the head to him.
The foul is on Alvin Solis, his second foul. Jaron Rios back into the lineup for Stanton County. Alexis Solis in for the Trojans as well. Allen with a chance at the end one here. Got it. Allen with 11 already. And it's an 11-point Bronx lead. 1:35 to go in the quarter. Rios races up the far side. Takes it on the baseline, loses the handle. Is either lose it or run over Allen. Because Allen was standing right there too.
He got a little scared, didn't know what to do. Most of the times that's what someone setting up for a charge will do. They don't run you over, it's going to make them panic. Make them decide something to do on the fly.
Near corner Hudson. Servando, top of the key. That is it. Oh, man, I thought that was going to be short, but he got it. First basket of the night for Servando Gonzalez. Servando averaging 29 points per game. And the foul there is on Pablo Areola. Munson back into the lineup for Lakin. 1:07 to go in the first quarter. Bronx lead it by 14. Alexis Solis with the inbound. Finds Jackson Rios. Just does get it across the timeline. Rios, the drive, kick left corner to Alleman. Alleman now in the paint. Far corner, Jaron Rios the three. Off the back iron will go. Allen with the rebound. I don't know how many rebounds Allen's got, but he's got probably a half a dozen already. Servando, top of the key, three. Bounces off the rim, won't go. And coming away with the rebound is one Alleman. Up the floor, Chris Garcia can't handle it, and the Bronx will get it back. Yuzio Carrasco back in the lineup for the Trojans. You can see something right now, and you see it in Coach Schmidt's teams, that with the defense that they play, you want to speed up your opponent. And that has really got Stanton County. I could see their head coach, Leighton Grover,
slow down.
And the Bronx are just speeding them up right now. Allen from the left wing, near side Hudson, three. Get in there, won't go. Calder with the rebound. Defense clears, Calder's going to put it back up. Nice heads-up play by Calder Oldham to take what they give him.
Yeah, that was the right move. Square up the goal, see an opening.
5 seconds. Off the fingertips of Calder. Connor, looking to go to Allen. He should have just fired from three. Kind of unaware of how much time was left, but a good opening quarter by the Bronx. They lead it 23-17. 7, excuse me. I was testing you. You passed.
I always pass in these tests.
We'll take a break. I might be back. I don't know. I can't take this abuse. We'll be back.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us. I want to thank Taylor Hanson on our camera. Stanton County basketball as we start the second quarter. Well, thank everybody for joining us here tonight on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Our earlier game, the Lady Bronx with a 57-19 win over the Lady Trojans. Lady Bronx will go into the Christmas break with a 4-2 record. Bounce pass in the paint. Out to Munson. 3 off the mark. Won't go. Carrasco at the rebound. Up the floor to Alleman. Alleman stops from the right side. 3 off the front of the rim. Servando with the rebound. He's fouled by Juan Alleman. That's his first 5th team foul. The only problem I hate sitting here is these kids that come down think they got to stomp the stairs.
Yeah.
And it just shakes this table. I wonder if I need to maybe put some front legs on it. Maybe that would secure it a little bit more.
Ratchet strap maybe too.
Yeah. Allen, 3 from the left side, off the back iron, won't go. Colder with the rebound, falling to the floor. Saves it out, but to Chris Garcia. Garcia, layup,
Way
too
off.
strong. 3 Bronx battling for it. Allen comes away with it. Dishes back to Servando, back up in the corner to Hudson. Servando loses it out front. Chris Garcia up the floor. Blocked
it.
by Servando. Oh, is the
Oh,
back official going to get the foul?
he fell on him.
The guy running with the play didn't make the call, but the guy trailing did. Foul on Servando is his first. Chris Garcia at the line to shoot 2.
That was a great block.
Free throw misses.
Like I said, ball doesn't lie.
Yeah. Pablo and Adric back into the lineup for Lakin.
I'll live and die by that hypothesis.
Garcia hits 1 of 2. Adric with it near side, looking for space. Stanton County in a 3-2 zone.
Should have just ran with it.
Yeah,
He
Adric,
got
and
it back,
Adric's
though.
going to get the steal back. Back to Allen. Allen the drive. Reverse
Great.
layup, got it.
Great move.
Allen Martinez, a great first half with 13 points so far. 17-point Bronx lead. Jaron Rios up the far side, working against Areola. Pass there by Allen, blocked right back to Carrasco. Chris Garcia with it now, out near center circle. Alvin Solis with it out near the timeline. Drives left side, corner. Carrasco head fake. Now picks up the dribble looking for help. Garcia 3. Won't go. Carrasco at the rebound. Into Solis. Over to Rios. Good job by the Bronx defense. Now the Trojans set it back up. And a charge.
Okay.
Servando setting up in the paint.
We might have said Allen's was kind of soft, but that one was a little bit too.
You know, the
Definitely
thing
no
about
one
it
getting
is,
hurt on it though.
well, yeah. But you know, from this angle, it looks like it might be a soft one, but they're standing there.
Yeah.
They have position. They are there. Timeout called by Stanton County. The foul going against Juan Alleman. There's 3 on the board for him already.
Lakin will be in the bonus as well.
Take a timeout. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at the one and only fantastic Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin.
5:27 to go in the first half. Bronx on top 25-8. It will be Lakin basketball after the timeout. foul situations. Juan Alleman just picked up his third foul for Stanton County. He remains on the floor. No big foul trouble for Lakin. They've got 6 in the first half. Adric Gomez-Escobar, the only one with any foul trouble. He has 2. Servando with it. Servando pulls up from 3. Off the mark, won't go. Alleman with the rebound. Slow start for Servando. And a steal at midcourt. We've got a tie-up. Alleman and Alan Martinez. And it'll be Stanton County basketball. Alexis Solis into the lineup for Stanton County. Okay. Now they got it figured out. Stanton County was actually dropping back in the backcourt, but it is their basketball. Alvin Solis with it. Across the timeline to Uziel Carrasco. Kicks it back out to Solis. Sam Ehrlich into the lineup for Stanton County. Jackson Rios on the drive, stops at the free throw line, works it to the right wing to Solis. Solis underneath, shot by Alvin Solis. And we've got a foul on the putback by the Bronx.
I think it's going to be on Chakey.
And it is. Adric with his third foul.
Man.
2-shot foul coming up for Carrasco. Free throw won't go. And the second free throw off the mark as well. Pablo Arreola with the rebound. Hudson thought about the 3, steps back, got it. Connor's second 3 of the half.
Oh, man.
Whistle in the backcourt against the Bronx. Foul is on Connor, that's his first.
At least the fouls are spread out. Usually we have 2 or 3 guys got 2 or then 1 of 3. This one only got 1 guy with 3 and everyone else is 1.
Yeah. Diego Rodriguez into the lineup for Stanton County. Bronx have built a 20-point lead. Free throw missed. Rebound comes off to Diego Rodriguez. Stanton County will keep it. Underneath, Carrasco reverse layup, good. Timeout called by Lakin. 30. 4 minutes exactly on the clock remaining in our first half. At halftime, once again, remind everybody the 1993, 96, and 97 girls basketball teams will be recognized. Good crowd here tonight. Lakin basketball. Servando with it. Hudson in the corner. 3 up, 3 down. Connor was his third 3. And another foul up the floor called against Lakin. That's going to be on Pablo. That's the second foul on Pablo Arreola. Team foul number 9 on the Bronx. Jackson Rios at the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Knocks it down. Second one up, off the back iron, won't go. Pablo with the rebound. Hudson from the corner, that's off to the side. Rebound comes off to Diego Rodriguez. Oh,
there we go.
good defense by Connor Hudson. He came charging the ball and made Rios try to sidestep him. Connor talking to the fans in the front row, saying he shouldn't have shot that one.
Goes, yeah, I know, I shouldn't have shot that.
You know what? Can't make until you shoot. Allen left side three. That's off the front of the rim. Rebound comes off to Sam Ehrlich.
Like what Wayne Gretzky said, miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's right. Exactly. Pass tipped by Servando, picked off by Pablo. Long pass up the floor. Servando drive left side. Reverse layup. Got it.
Great move.
He went reverse on that one and really had it straight up.
Yeah.
You know? And quick up the other side, Diego Rodriguez with the basket for Stanton County. Oldham in the paint, has it stripped away. Rodriguez comes away with it. Ooh, that was almost a walk there in the backcourt as well. Rodriguez across the timeline.
There it is.
And a traveling violation. Carrasco back to the lineup for Stanton County. Eric Munson back in for the Bronx. 2:37 to go first half. Lakin on top by 20. Once again, thanks to Taylor Hanson running our camera for us tonight. Martinez from the left side. Oh, has it knocked away. Still battling. The Stanton County comes away with it. With the loose ball up the far side, Alvin Solis. And good defense by Hudson on the sideline. Forced him out of bounds. And he'll go back to Lakin. Martinez on the left side. It's a 3-2 zone played by Stanton County. Allen skips through. Munson up to serve. Serve, head fake. Shot won't go. Battle for the rebound. Oh, Alvin Solis. Him and Coulter briefly tied up, and then Coulter let go, and Solis whipped it and lost it out of bounds. So a break for the Bronx as they keep it with 2:05 to go in the half. Munson to inbounds, finds Allen in the far corner. Long cross-court pass. Coulter the three off the front of the rim, and the rebound comes off to Stanton County.
Oh, almost stolen away by Servando.
Runner off the glass, too strong. Rebound comes off to Jaron Rios, who lays it back up and in. Allen
Short.
in the paint, short off the front of the rim, but gets the rebound. Coulter from the top of the key, kicks it over to Servando. Left side three, back
Just
rim,
short a little bit.
just off. Rebound to Solis. Pass up the floor. Ehrlich from the left side. Spin move off the glass is short. Connor Hudson with it and brings it up the floor. Crossover left side. Stops. Gives it back to Servando. Near corner to Munson.
Oh.
Pass into Coulter. Just a little bit out of his reach. That was a good idea.
I think Coulter wasn't really expecting it. Kind of had his hands down.
Stanton County with it.
That was a big-time carry.
Blocked by Servando. Solis keeps it alive. Now
Stolen away by
Servando
Servando.
able to knock that ball away, and Solis able to run it down because everybody just kind of looking, watching that ball roll. Now a steal out front by Allen. Allen over to Servando. Layup missed, but Allen with the putback.
Yeah, a little off balance on that one. A little low scoring total for the Bronx here in the second quarter.
Near steal, and it is stolen. Hudson gets his man in the air and lays it up and in. Connor Hudson with 11 points.
Long
And
pass.
another turnover. It'll go back to the Bronx with 6.4 seconds to go. At the half, we will turn it over immediately to public address announcer Garrett Panzer for the halftime introductions. And if we've got some time left, we will visit with Lady Bronx head coach J.C. Holloway. What do you got, Jared?
He's right down there, too, so if
Okay.
he gives you a nod or anything.
Yeah, he said he was going to keep an eye on us up here. So, Servando in the paint, floater, got it.
Wow.
Bronx lead it at the half, 39-15, their biggest lead of the half at 24. So we're going to turn it over now once the teams get off the floor, and we'll turn it over to Garrett for our halftime introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we'd like to recognize our Lady Bronx state runner-up teams from 1993, 1996, and 1997. All three of these teams being recognized tonight were coached by Tony Helfrich and Margaret Jennings. The 1993 season began with the Lady Bronx team was overlooked due to their size and being so young. However, halfway through the season, many teams were on the lookout for the Bronx. The Lady Bronx easily won the Scott City tournament and were able to beat the Holcomb Longhorns in front of a sold-out crowd in Holcomb, Kansas. Later that night, the Lakin Bronx boys team also defeated Holcomb Longhorns to go to state. The Lady Bronx headed to Hutchinson with the 5th place state ranking and a record of 19-4. They ignored the rankings and defeated Caney Valley in the first round 50-48 to advance to the semifinals. In the semifinals, Lakin played Cheney, defeating them by a score of 50-47 to move on to the championship game where they faced the Hoxie Indians. Lakin had the lead with 6 minutes left to go in the game but could not hold on. They lost the championship game 47-54. The 1993 Lady Bronx basketball team finished the season with a record of 21-5. They returned to the state tournament the following year in 1994, but lost to Nemaha Valley in the first round. Let's give this 1993 team a round of applause. The 1996 season was a memorable one for both the boys and girls teams when undefeated in the regular season. The Lady Bronx won sub-state in a thrilling double overtime game versus the Cimarron Blue Jays, winning 64-61 in front of a sold-out crowd in Oakley, Kansas. Lakin went on to the state tournament, seeded number 1 with a 23-0 record. They faced Leon Bluestem in the opening round of state, winning 76-30 to advance to the semifinals. In the semifinals, the Lady Bronx beat the Silver Lake Lady Eagles 47-42 to move on to the championship game. In the championship game, the Lady Bronx faced the returning state champions, the Hillsboro Lady Trojans, and lost a heartbreaker 39-41. The 1996 Lady Bronx team finished their season 25-1. The 1997 team, state championship, lost in 1996, didn't set good with them. They made it back in 1997 to the Hutchinson Sports Arena to try again. The Lady Bronx went in with a 19-1 regular season record, only losing to the Southwestern Heights Lady Mustangs. The Lady Bronx rolled through the first 2 rounds of sub-state to face the host team and rivals, Cimarron Lady Blue Jays. As usual, when the Lady Jays and the Lady Bronx faced off, it was a thriller. The Bronx defeated the Blue Jays 54-51 to advance to the state tournament for the second year in a row. The Lady Bronx went into the state tournament with a 21-1 record and seeded first. Lakin defeated Yates Center 77-54 in round 1 to advance to the semifinals where they faced Medicine Lodge. Lakin defeated Medicine Lodge with a score of 57-44 to advance to the state championship game. In the championship game, Lakin took on Wellsville Eagles. The Lady Bronx played their hearts out, but fell short, losing to the Lady Eagles 44-50 in overtime. The 1997 Lady Bronx team finished the season 24-2. Let's give all these teams a warm welcome back. Congratulations to our past teams, 1993, 1996, and 1997 teams. There will be a meet and greet, I use air quotes heavily, meet and greet at Shorty's after tonight's game as well.
Special night for all of those young ladies as they get to come back. And I don't know that you usually get to celebrate a runner-up at the state tournament, but let me tell you, these girls were memorable when they played their high school careers. Those state runs were incredible. Just unfortunately, they came up just a little bit short. But what a time that was for Lakin Lady Bronx basketball. And unfortunately, the head coach, Tony Helfrich, could not be here tonight. And tell you what, sure miss that guy. Tony, if you would happen to be watching, you are missed, and you are greatly, greatly appreciated for all you did for Lakin Lady Bronx basketball. Those were some memorable times. Fun to see all of the players that were back, the 1,000-point scorers. Fun to see them here as well tonight. So a cool night to see all the alumni. So I think one of my computers, I think, is about to bite the dust because I can fire it up and there's nothing on the screen. I mean, everything that comes up is supposed to, but all of a sudden I got a big old black stripe down the middle. So, oh, that is my ad computer. It's got all my ads on it. So, oh, I may be in the market for a new computer. So, I guess. Huh. Oh, well, we'll worry about it later. It looks to me like it's going to be out of service for the rest of the night. So if I miss the sponsors, I apologize to them. It's not on purpose anyway. So I guess I'll just go ahead and unplug that because I can't use it anyway. So we are at the half. The Bronx leading Stanton County by the score of 39-15. Let's look at their totals. First for the Trojans, they are led by Jaron Rios with 5, and a handful with 2 points apiece. Uziel Carrasco, Alvin Solis, Juan Alaman, and Diego Rodriguez with 2 points apiece, and Chris Garcia and Jackson Rios with a free throw apiece for the Trojans. They were 2 of 6 from the free throw line in the first half. For the Lakin Bronx, Alan Martinez leading the way with 15 points. Connor Hudson finding the stroke. He has 11 points at halftime. 3 3-pointers to go with that total. Servando Gonzalez with 7 points, and Coulter Oldham with 6 points. From the free throw line, Servando is 3 for 3, the only one to hit the stripe for Lakin in the first half. Bronx back out on the floor. They put 5 minutes up for the teams to get loose before we start our second half. Our earlier game, the Lady Bronx defeating Stanton County by the score of 57-19. And they'll go into the Christmas break with a 4-2 record. Didn't really have a whole lot of time left. I was hoping maybe to talk to Lady Bronx head coach J.C. Holloway, but we're going to run out of some time. So we'll wish him a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we'll talk to him in January. So. Right at 3 minutes to go before we start our second half. One of the things I was looking to talk to Coach Holloway about with the Lady Bronx tonight was the balanced scoring. And Sophie Vandernapp off the bench with 12, Brooke Groth in double figures with 11, Sammy Vogel with 9, and our totals were a little bit off, and I know Jared had something different than what I had. But really wanted to talk to him tonight for the simple reason I like the post play of the Lady Bronx in their win over Stanton County. Did a great job of utilizing the post, and but they got the win, and it was a good win going into Christmas. Always a big thing, Jared, really, to go into Christmas with a winning record.
Yeah, I think it just kind of, I'd say, boosts the team, even though you got to come off that high eventually because you got 2 or so weeks of break. It all comes back down. It'd be nice to keep that drive going into another game, but they'll come back and they'll practice for that 1 week. And I definitely think taking a win away just makes you get ready for the second half of the season. Everyone's kind of like, okay, hey, this is where we're sitting first half. Now let's see what we can do better to go right into the second half. And then especially with the High Plains League tournament coming up very soon after that break.
Well, that winning record going into the break is huge because of High Plains League tournament seedings. Now they do it a little different than what they've done in the past. And looking down to our right, some of the Lady Bronx basketball players are also posing for a picture with Coach Steve Davidson. He was their volleyball coach during those years. And I'll tell you what, basketball seasons were exciting then. Volleyball season very exciting as well. So they all wanted to get a picture with Coach Davidson. And tell you what, that's what these, I guess, reunions of sorts, and that's what it's all about. Because, I mean, it's hugs and smiles all around, and very, very cool. We'll be Lakin basketball as we start our second half. Lakin going from our right to our left. And they'll have the first possession. Hudson with it out front. In the corner, Servando took his eye off of it, and it's out of bounds and to Stanton County. Lakin with pressure on the inbound. That's a 5 count. I don't know how they didn't. That near steal by Allen. And they're going to say last touch by Martinez. Knocked away by Hudson. Stanton County, they'll just start it out in the corner, move to the in line. Now they'll just move near side. Still on the in line. Long
risky pass.
Inbounds. Servando couldn't quite come up with it. Juan Alleman with the loose ball. Chris Garcia the drive, and they're going to get Servando with the block.
Good try there.
About a half a step late. Just as he started to go up in the air, Servando slid over. Chris Garcia with the free throw attempts. He's 1 for 2 in the first half. I tried to restart my computer. I don't know. It might be dying, and I hate that.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to upgrade now.
Well, and the thing is, it's got my podcast station that has all my ads on it. That doesn't exist anymore. So I'm going to have to do something different. Did he hit them both?
Missed first.
Missed the first.
Nice block there by Serve.
Steele. Serve with the block. Shot no good. Coulter with the rebound. Allen out front. And stolen out front by Solis. Solis up the floor, stops, but got the layup to go. Servando, long range three off the front of the rim. Rebound comes off to Jaron Rios. Servando averaging 29 points per game. Had 7 in the first half, but just can't find the mark. Juan Alleman with it, brings it up near side against Martinez. Now crosses over, back out. They'll give it up to Alvin Solis.
That's one thing Servando's got to not let frustrate him. I don't know if it is or not.
I don't think
But
so.
You know what?
Garcia three out front, won't go. Carrasco, good hustle, saves it back in. Garcia the drive and hits the floater in the paint.
It's not like Steph Curry has a great night every night. Everyone goes through their slumps and their phases. As long as he can persevere and work through it, he'll be great.
Hudson from the corner off the back iron.
I think maybe laid it on a foot.
Comes down, yeah, Connor comes up limping. Hustling back the other side, Garcia. Flatted it on the rim and it fell in, and we've got a timeout on the floor. That's 7 straight. Seven straight scored by Stanton County to start this half.
Want me to run one since you can't?
Yeah, that's going to be up to you tonight, buddy.
All right, got it.
At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools.
.550 to go in the third quarter. Stanton County on a 7-0 run to start the second half. Bronx basketball. Servando trapped, looking for the outlet. Overthrows Oldham, but right to Areola. He'll shovel it off to Allen. Give to Allen, reverse layup up and good. Colter Oldham with the assist. Oldham with the steal and lays it up and in.
I want to say Pablo with a great hustle there.
That's twice tonight we've seen good hustle by Pablo. Alleman, the floater in the paint.
There it
A
is.
charge. Oldham standing there, takes the charge. There were 2 Bronx there that could have gotten that.
Yep.
And there again, I've said it before, I was always taught as an official, if a player tries to go through two players, doesn't matter if they're set or not, it's a charge because you can't go through 2.
It's just whether you decide which one to give it to.
Yeah.
For the stats.
So the foul on Alleman is his 4th. Colter, the drive.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. They're a little upset over there, but he definitely wasn't set leaning into that one.
Alexis Solis will be called for the foul, his first, on the floor, so the Bronx will inbounds. Adric to inbound for Lakin. Hudson with the inbounds, 3 from the left corner, left wing, excuse me. And the rebound comes off to Carrasco. Oh, that will.
All the coaches.
Oh, my goodness. It looked like he kind of cradled it, kept going. 3-pointer missed, Allen with the rebound.
That was funny. Matt and Taylor both had the exact same reaction.
Servando has it tipped. Good hustle by Chris Garcia, but it'll stay with Lakin.
Oh,
Colter did
missed
not
a
see
wide
it
open
and then
lane.
threw it away. Jaron Rios up the floor, layup good. Girondo from the right side gives it up to Hudson. Lob to Martinez on the baseline. Steps in, gets the roll. Allen with 19. Solis, the drive. Pass near side. Jaron Rios to three. That's off the flat of the rim. Martinez up with the rebound again. Allen definitely's got to have a double-double going right now.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be easy, too.
Allen steps through. Shot good.
Might have been a little bit of a travel, but hey, we'll take it.
There's the old hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah.
Stolen away by Hudson, and a foul. Connor with the steal. Stanton County with the foul out front. Solis with the foul, his second. Substitutions for the Bronx. Eric Munson into the lineup. Pablo Arreola back into the lineup as well. Adric out front has it stolen away by Garcia. Garcia stops and lays it over the front of the rim.
Man.
Adric saves it back in. Alleman with the basket and a timeout called by Lakin. Stanton County's fired up. They still trail it by 19. But they've come out hot in the third quarter, outscoring the Bronx 13-8. 30-second timeout called by Lakin. .3:11 to go in the third quarter. Bronx led it by 24 at the half. Stanton County scored the first 7 points of the quarter. Full court pressure by the Trojans. Adric up the floor, looking for Servando. Ball is loose. Pablo shovels it to Servando and is blocked by Alleman. Alleman still on the floor for Stanton County with 4 fouls. Kick pass, Chris Garcia, 3, off the front of the rim, won't go.
He didn't even.
That's going to be on Connor, I think.
It didn't even look like the ref saw that, and then he turned around and saw a guy on the floor.
Connor Hudson with his second foul. Coulter Oldham back into the lineup for Lakin.
Oh. You know,
Alleman, go ahead.
It's probably a good thing Connor only got called for that foul there. That could have been an intentional, I think. Just kind of
Hey, you know,
out,
you want to clear out space?
Yeah.
Connor.
There it goes there.
The 3 from the corner. Hudson with 14. He's got 4 3-pointers.
So he cleared out space. That's no doubt.
Yep. Solis up the far side. Ball's coming loose. Oldham with it and a foul called. You could just see it. Eventually the Bronx were going to get that basketball away.
Yeah. One way or another it was going to happen.
Solis with the foul is his third by my count. And it is on the board as well. Servando stops, top of the key. Now he'll wait for reinforcements. Near side, Hudson, 3. That is short. And the rebound comes off to Rios and a foul in the backcourt against Coulter. First foul on Oldham. Third team foul in the second half for Lakin. Alleman to inbounds. Near sideline to Rios. Rios looking for space. Alleman up the near side. Layup, got it. You know, the bad thing about it, Stanton County is scoring points, but they look like they're out of control doing it. But while they're looking out of control, the Bronx are out of control as well.
Yeah.
Just can't quite seem to get the rhythm going.
I think we need a long ball right here. Oh, that works too.
And they're going to say he stepped on the sideline.
Because their defense is really close up tight to our line right there. If one fakes up, cuts back, we got a nice little lob down on the other end.
1:36 to play in the quarter. Inbounds to the backcourt. Jaron Rios with it. And a travel. Connor Hudson coming in from the backside to double team. So it'll be Lakin basketball. 90 seconds to go in the third. Far corner, Hudson dribbles out on the wing. Cross-court pass to Martinez. Martinez from the left side. Three bouncing around, ball bouncing around. Coulter comes up with it, and he'll kick it out front to Hudson. Three top the key, off the back iron. Allen with the rebound, kicks it back out to Hudson. Over to serve. Three from the right side, got it. Connor Hudson couldn't make the threes, but he kept the ball alive, and he found Servando in the corner. Bronx back up by 20. Garcia up the floor, has to pull it back out. Top of the key, Rios a long three, won't go. Blocked by Allen. And that'll send Juan Alleman to the free throw line, but man, that was looked like a good one from here.
I didn't see if he had a hand on him or not. It didn't look like it.
No, I don't think so. Must just been a little bit on the hand, I guess. I don't know. Foul on Allen is his second.
Oh,
Alleman missed the free throw. Second attempt coming up.
oh. Didn't look like much to me there.
Alleman hits the second free throw. He has 7 for the Trojans. Allen taking it to the hole, has it knocked away. Lakin will keep it with 38 seconds to go. Long inbounds out front to Hudson. Connor on the dribble, hesitates.
Oh,
And it's picked up by Chris Garcia. Excuse me, that is Alvin Solis. Now Garcia has it stolen away by Munson. Munson
waiting for numbers.
waits for help and throws it away.
Oh, man.
Sam Ehrlich trailing the play, picks it off. Now it's a 2-on-1. Oh,
Wow, that one.
Lakin's going to get this rebound, maybe. Allen comes away with it with 8 seconds. I've never understood the Euro step because to me it's, pass underneath, knocked away. Stanton County will have it, but that'll do it for the third quarter. I've never liked the Euro step. It looks like a travel to me every time they try it. But
yeah, it all just depends on where you pick up the ball. As long as it's on that first step, they don't look as bad. But sometimes when people do a little early, then it's like, okay, that's a little too many.
Yeah.
That's too far of a distance.
And that one did look to me like it was a little bit too far out. So not a very good third quarter for the Bronx, but they do lead it 53-34. If you've got one there, go ahead and play it. We'll be back right after this.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
53-34 at the end of 3 quarters. Red Hendricks along with Jared. Thanks for joining us tonight for Bronx basketball. Lady Bronx earlier, a 57-19 win over Stanton County. improve their record to 4-2. Bronx looking to improve their record as well. They came in 4-1 coming into tonight. Alexis Solis with the inbounds for Stanton County as they have the basketball to start our third quarter. Cross-court pass to Alvin Solis. Chris Garcia, 3 left side, off the back iron, won't go.
There we go.
Hudson will get credit for the rebound and the foul to Alexis Solis. Third foul on Solis, 5th team foul on Stanton County. Brady took your sweater off.
It's been off like all game. You said it's too hot.
Oh, well, I bet it is. Steal by the Trojans. Garcia steps up, 3. Off the back of the rim. Munson chasing. Alvin Solis chasing as well, but it goes back to the Bronx. Juan Alleman back into the lineup for Stanton County. 7:35 to play, Bronx basketball. Pressure by the Trojans in the backcourt. Servando dribbles around up the floor. Oldham.
Almost traveled with it.
I thought he might have, but Oldham gets the basket. That's one of those there. Coulter hesitated, just grab that and go right up with it.
Yeah.
Then there's no question of whether you might walk with it or not. Carrasco got free. Alleman had it. Munson got a hand on it from behind, but Alleman able to gather it back in and put it up for 2. Servando up the floor to Eric, drives baseline to Hudson. They work it around. Allen spins free from the defender, 3 out front. Allen now with 24. Bronx with pressure in the backcourt after the make and a 5-second count. Good job by Eric Munson on the basketball too. I mean, good job by the defense overall for denial, but Eric did a great job tracking him on the baseline. And Munson will throw it in.
Now we got to get it in. Oh.
And a timeout called by Lakin. That was a near 5-second count as well. 30-second timeout, 6:43 to go. Bronx lead at 58-36. Oh, they changed it to a full, but we'll just leave it right here.
I got one more ad if you want me to run it.
Okay. Oh, let's save it. I do apologize to all of our other sponsors. My other computer died that has all the ads on it, so
guess we can throw a shout out to Shorties too.
Shorties too, our newest sponsor here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, and they will be hosting the social for all of the alumni coming back tonight. So the social at Shorties 2 tonight. Can't decide if I'm going to go down or not. I thought about it.
Might as well. What else are you going to do? Yeah, exactly.
Go home, be a good boy, and Steve, past my bedtime.
Yeah, I could understand that.
Yeah, right. Lakin basketball coming out of the timeout. Connor Hudson to inbound for the Bronx. Long inbounds. Servando has it near the timeline. Stops, dish to Hudson. Bronx will have to reset it. Connor, 3, right side, got it.
Won't.
Connor got it caught on his hip, standing there, able to gather himself and hit it. Connor with 17 points.
There it is.
They're going to get the charge call. Better late than never, but Coulter standing right there. I mean,
he was waiting.
The thing about it is, Lakin gets a lot of charges. Some people get tired of seeing Lakin get a charge call, but you know what? If you're standing there and you get run over, you got to call something. Allen, 3 from the left side. That's way off. But Coulter with the rebound, off the glass, good. Coulter, a good job of attacking the rim from the backside baseline. Just like that, it's back up to a 27-point Bronx lead. Solis, the drive, finds Alleman. Alleman spins back into the paint and able to put it up and in. Hey, I'll give Alleman that one better than that Euro step we saw in the first half, and the steal by Solis. Solis. And another charge.
There we go.
Alan Martinez standing right there.
That's 3 charges for Allen tonight.
Solis with the foul, his 4th. And that one was obvious.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? You have no objection from the Stanton County sideline that time.
Coming from a mile away.
Yeah. How many charges is that tonight?
That is 6.
Servando drive from the left side, lays it up. A quiet night by Servando, but he still has 12. Near steal in the backcourt. Carrasco with it. Near side to Solis. Solis across the timeline. Nice skip pass underneath. Garcia lays it up and in. I'll tell you what, that's the nicest skip pass you'll see.
Yeah, that was great.
From midcourt. Martinez with the inbounds over to Connor. Crossover. Works it to Servando. Long range 3 right side off the front of the rim. Rebound comes off to Alvin Solis.
For most of his threes tonight, if he was just a half step closer on his shot, I think all of them are falling because they're all just barely nicking in front of the rim.
You know, Garcia 3 from the left side. Ball loose on the floor, and Allen will come away with the loose ball. I'll go back to what I was going to say here in a minute. Allen, the drive, layup good. Allen was trying to draw the foul, didn't get it, but made the basket. But he did a great job trying to shield it with the body to get that, to still make the shot. Timeout on the floor called by Stanton County. It's a full one. And now after all of that, I forgot my train of thought what I was going to say. So let's go to a break. We'll be back.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
67-40, the Bronx lead the Trojans. 4:18 to go in the ball game, and thanks to you, the young mind that you are, Jared, you reminded me what I was going to say. But you're talking Servando, maybe a half step too far away or whatever. But you also look at it. This is the 6th game in 2 weeks. Had 3 in a row over the weekend. You go right to Sublette on Tuesday. Maybe a little tired legs too, because he's one of those that goes 100.
100 miles an hour no matter what.
Yeah. So, it might be one of those things, maybe just a little tired. I don't know. Don't need to make excuses for him, and he wouldn't even want to.
I wouldn't blame him if he was.
Oh, no,
he
no.
has been working
he plays
hard on the court.
And he plays 32 minutes. Off the foot of Pedro. Stanton County with the basketball. Carrasco left side, got the 3. Pablo. Did I say Pedro? I'm sorry.
Once again.
I know. Okay, who hit that? Oh, Carrasco.
Yep. Block. Yep. Be a block on number 1 for Stanton County.
Foul is on Carrasco. I've got him for 2. That'll put the Bronx in the bonus, and it is 2 fouls on Uziel Carrasco. Allen at the line for the 1-and-1.
Bronx?
Allen, the only one to go to the free throw line so far tonight. He was 3 for 3 in the first half.
I won't even say anything. It's inevitable.
Hey,
by
he'd
this
already
point.
had the free throws.
Yeah, exactly.
So I didn't really jinx him. He'd already had some.
Yeah, we'll blame him for that one.
Okay. Blocked by Allen on the shot attempt by Sam Ehrlich.
At least he got credit for that one.
Yeah. 3:42 remaining. Alleman has it blocked from behind, and Allen just takes it away from him. Bounce pass up the floor, Servando. Oh my gosh. He wanted to try to dunk that.
He wanted to try.
Missed, and Solis up the other end.
man.
Oh, Servando. Carrasco with it out front, almost walking. Oh, Ehrlich. Wide open miss. Adric with the rebound. Allen with the outlet.
I don't think I've ever seen Allen dunk or not, or I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know either. And they're going to get They're going to get Allen with the offensive foul. That's going to be his third.
I'm going back to that one.
The only thing I can think of must have
The
pushed
camera
off.
view's got a little bit better angle here for us.
That's all I can think. Boy, man.
He really didn't. He had his arm out, but he didn't push off. Dang it.
We don't see his
He
right
just-
hand. It's
Yeah.
right behind the body, so maybe got him a little bit with the right hand.
Nah.
Stanton County basketball. Garcia takes it in the backcourt. So really, the camera didn't have a super good angle at that one either. Garcia in the paint,
And a foul.
and Pablo, I think, is going to get called for the foul. And it is. Third foul on Pablo Arreola. 4 Bronx in double figures. And those 4 Bronx are the only 4 that have scored so far tonight. Eric Munson and Colter Oldham back into the lineup. Holloman posting up, able to lean in on Oldham. And I'll tell you what, I'd like to have been able to tell Colter to watch that play because I was watching the Stanton County
you
coach.
could see it coming.
And he was wanting him to do that. Adric trapped in the backcourt and a timeout called by Lakin.
Last one as well. Wood shouldn't need it, but I believe it'll be a full. Yeah.
2:44 to play in the ball game. Bronx are going to improve to 5-1 on this season. Stanton County will fall to 2-4. And one of the things I was going to say too earlier, we talked about records going into the Christmas break and how it's important when you come out of the break because the league seeding is going to come in. But they don't seed it by record anymore. They have a basketball coaches meeting and they pretty much select who they think the top team is. Now, over the past 2 or 3 years, it's been the Lakin Bronx. They have been by far the best team in the league. This year, Bronx are going to be 5-1 coming out of Christmas break. They'll go to Leota and then come back with Holcomb for throwback night. And really, right now, this year, Elkhart's a strong team. So, it'll be a decision. The top seed in the tournament gets the first round bye in the tournament. But with that, the top seed of the tournament gets a road trip to Elkhart to face Texoma. And then when that's scheduled, it's the day after Lakin goes to Goodland to play and then come back and maybe have to travel to Elkhart. I'm to the point right now I'd be all right if the Bronx were the 2 seed. Stolen out front by Carrasco, gives it up to Alleman. Back to Carrasco, layup, good.
Don't step
Adric
over that line.
with the inbound. Hudson
pass.
Oldham trapped. Alleman blocked from behind by Colter.
Oh. These younger Bronx are not taking pressure well on the inbounds.
Foul is on Colter. It's his second foul. Alleman at the line to shoot 2. Free throw good. Second one short.
Man,
Pablo with the rebound and the outlet. Taken away. 3 left side by Garcia. It's off the mark. Hudson with the rebound, and he's fouled by Carrasco. Hudson will go to the other end for the 1-and-1.
be the only other Bronx as of right now to shoot a free throw tonight.
Yeah. And it won't go. Rios on the right wing. Drives on Munson. He'll be fouled out front on the floor, but will go to the line for the 1-and-1. Munson with the foul. That's his second. Team foul number 8 on Lakin.
It's going to be one of the longest last 3 minutes of a game ever. Feels like it at the moment.
Free throw good by Rios. And Rios hits them both. Rios with 9. 17-point Bronx lead. Coulter.
That's a block.
He was able to float past him and lay it up and in. I'll tell you what, Coulter got up in the air that time too.
Yeah, he did that one time at Goodland too. Looked like his hand was well above the rim.
Steal by Hudson. Connor up the left side, sets it up for Oldham.
I knew it was coming.
Pablo was able to grab the loose ball. Adric to Coulter. From the corner
Short.
3, that's short. Hudson, tried to keep it alive, but Carrasco will come away with it.
So I called that hoop.
Rios with it out front. Minute 15 to go in the game. Carrasco from the left baseline, good.
Oh,
And another
goodness.
steal by Stanton County. Alleman got the roll. Hudson with the inbound. Takes it across the timeline. And the Bronx will, I thought we were going to slow it down. Hudson 3 off the side of the rim, won't go. Bronx with wholesale substitutions coming up at the next timeout. Garcia, left wing.
Oh, jump ball.
That's a tie-up. Fouls on Adric. That's his 4th. And a line change for the Bronx coming up.
You know,
Alvin Solis and Diego Rodriguez into the lineup for Stanton County.
I'm just not going to write their names down and hope they're just going to hold it for the last.
Drew Patterson, Tyler Holloway, Ross Ryder, Vincent Bocanegra, and Elvin Marino into the lineup for Lakin. Offensive rebound by Stanton County. 30 seconds to play in the ball game. Jaron Rios with it out on the wing. Looking to drive. Elvin steals it away. Ross Ryder with the loose ball and stolen back by Rios. Rios in the paint. That's a charge.
There we go.
Drew Patterson draws a charge on Jaron Rios.
I guess I got to write one player down.
And Stanton County will back it off for the last 19 seconds. Bronx are up by 15. Stanton County made it look closer than it was, but Lakin called the dogs off with 3 minutes to play. Elvin in the paint, kicks it back out to Ryder. Bounce pass out front. Alvin Solis with the layup, and good. (69-56). The Bronx will win it. Like I said, this game ended up a lot closer than it was. The Bronx calling the dogs off with 3 minutes to play. So, but a good game for the Bronx. They've improved to 5-1 on this season. And a well-needed Christmas break, I'm sure. Well, we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the totals. We'll talk to Coach Schmidt and kind of just reflect on the night that we've had here at the Lakin Middle School gym. I want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight for Lady Bronx and Bronx basketball. We'll be back with the totals right after this. Well, we don't even have
You
anyone
want me
to
to
go
play a
with.
little bit of laundry list?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank, the agency of Lakin and Garden City. Flashbacks Diner of Lakin, Lakin Drug, Shelter Insurance of Win Wechter, the Golden Plains Credit Union, the Lakin Recreation Commission, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, Shorty's Tooth Cafe, the Kearney County Community Development Ralph Goodnight, Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsema, D-Bach Metals, and the Stampede.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. We want to thank Taylor Hanson running our camera for us tonight in the Bronx, where they win by the score of 69-56. And let's look at the totals. First for Stanton County. These are unofficial totals because I can't seem to get them right, but here they are. Juan Alleman leading the way for the Trojans with 16 points. Uziel Carrasco with 15, Chris Garcia with 11, Jaron Rios with 9, Alvin Solis with 6, Diego Rodriguez with 2, and Jackson Rios with 1. Free throws on the night. Stanton County was 2 of 6 in the first half. They were 4 of 9 in the second half, 6 of 15 on the evening from the free throw line for Stanton County. Now for the Bronx totals, they improved to 5-1. We'll turn it over to Jared.
Tonight leading the Bronx, we have Alan Martinez with 26 points. Connor Hudson, 17 points tonight. Coulter Oldham with 14, and Servando Gonzalez with 12. Allen also had 3 charges. Coulter had 2. Drew had 1. Serv had 7 as a total of 7. And Bronx 0 for 2 in the second half, bringing their free throws for the night 3 for 5. Not very many free throws tonight for the Bronx.
No, Bronx did not get to the free throw line, and that's something, I think as a coach that you want to see your guys get to the free throw line a little bit more often. Now, when you got Alan Martinez with 26, we finally saw Connor Hudson go off tonight. He hit 5 threes and finished with 17 points, but you still want to work. Stanton County was in foul trouble, but they just couldn't put the Bronx at the free throw line.
I didn't have anything to say to that. I disagree. I didn't really have much there.
Mark it down, folks. 9:03 on December 17th. Jared was speechless. and the thing about it is, with 4 players scoring, it's good balanced scoring between the 4, but I'm sure even Coach would like to see some more scoring from his other players.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, the Bronx scored 69 points tonight. They come in averaging 72, so they almost got average. But I don't think the Bronx shot it at a good percentage tonight. Got good looks, they just couldn't get them to fall.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. But like I said earlier, the shooters have got to shoot because you got to have it fall at least once.
Yep.
And I think that's what the Bronx did tonight. And you know what? It was a good test for the Bronx tonight. They had to battle some adversity tonight. This is kind of one of the first times within their team for scoring-wise and a little bit defensive-wise, because there's a lot of turnovers tonight too.
Yeah.
The Bronx actually fought a little adversity tonight. And I think going into break, getting the win, and then after this battle, kind of a little sloppy game, I think that's what they're going to take, work on over break, and kind of self-absorb everything that happened tonight so they can become a better team in the second half of the season.
And the thing about it is, that's when you want to be better, is when you come out of the Christmas break to be a better basketball team. But, hey, I'll tell you what, sloppy or not,
a win's a win.
A win's a win. You want to improve to 5-1. There's no style points.
No.
No such thing as style points.
As long as the ball goes in the hoop and you have the most points at the end of when the buzzer sounds,
yeah,
that's all that matters.
Well, we're going to wait to visit with Coach Schmidt and Bob Reed is here, former Lakin basketball coach, coach of the 2002 boys championship team, and I'd like to visit with him a little bit afterwards. I asked him to stick around, and so if we can get Coach Schmidt up here, we'll visit with Coach, and then I want to talk to Bob Reed real quick, but I want to show him some things on that computer that you have right there, Jared, if we have time. And
sounds good to me.
But I want to thank all the great sponsors that make Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com possible. This is our 15th year, and without them, we couldn't be doing it without all their help. And we greatly appreciate everything they do for us. And those of you still watching, please do the same thing. Thank them for all they do, because without them, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing, and these games wouldn't be on YouTube. And it's just as simple as that. And but they are great, and we surely appreciate everything that they do for us here. And Coach Schmidt out, and we'll visit with him real quick, because I'm sure he wants to talk to some of the alumni as well. He may not know as many of them, but like he said Tuesday night, he's gotten to know a lot of them just because of visiting with them.
Well, if you got it from here, I'm going to go talk to some of my boys.
You're going to go
so.
talk to some of your boys, aren't
Yeah,
you?
So,
all right, sounds good.
Take care of that.
All right.
I'm assuming I'll be back up. But
Yeah, you will.
maybe.
Yeah. All right, we'll catch you. Coach making his way up. And we'll take care of some business, and then we'll get out of here and head to Christmas break.
See you, buddy.
We're now joined by Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt. Coach, congratulations on your 5th win of the season. Tonight, maybe not as pretty as maybe you're looking for, but still, you'll take 5-1 going into the Christmas break.
Yeah, we're 5-1. With we graduated a ton. We play a lot of young kids. We play a lot of inexperienced kids. But I mean, it's we got to figure out a way. We got to figure out a way to enjoy them a little bit more. The last couple we've had some frustration. But we've won, and we're 5-1, and we need to appreciate that more, because winning's difficult. And but we need Christmas break more than probably any other team out there. So we limped into break, but you're right, 5-1. Happy for them. That's something to be proud of going into Christmas break.
And I think you're exactly right, needing to go into Christmas break. Servando Gonzalez, to me, looked like maybe he's just a little bit tired. He's one of those guys, he's going to play 32 minutes a night. He's going to go 90-0 all 32 minutes. But tonight, some of his shots were maybe a little bit short. And that just, I think, maybe tired legs. I'm not going to make any excuses for him, because he wouldn't want me to, because he's going to play hard through everything. But, I think this team has run hard for 2 weeks. You played 6 games in a matter of 14 days.
Yeah, I mean, we're tired. You could just tell we're worn out. We've got some guys with some nagging injuries, and we're playing guys every minute of the game, and the style we play, and they're having to do a lot, and they've done a lot, and it's just we're worn out, physically and mentally, and so we need to get to this break. We need to take our break, and we need to we need to come back second semester and be refreshed and ready to go, and we'll definitely do that.
And one thing with Servando, hey, he still double figures with 12 points. Now, it's not what we've been used to seeing, but okay, he has a slow night. It's players on this team can pick it up and pick up the slack, if you want to call it that. Alan Martinez tonight with 26 points, but Connor Hudson started to find that stroke tonight. He had 5 threes, finished with 17 points.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the things that we were after tonight is we wanted Connor to play well. We wanted him to get going and make some shots, and so that's something that's definite positive, because if we could get him scoring the basketball, shooting it like he did tonight, along with 2 of the guys we got to get healthy are Serve and Allen. They've got some nagging injuries that we haven't shared, and once they get healthy and get going, and then we get Connor rolling, along with Coulter scoring the basketball, we're going to be in good shape. But happy for Connor. Glad he shot it well. He needed it. We tried something different with him tonight, and that's part of coaching behind the scenes that nobody knows, is you can't just keep going with what you're going if if it has been successful. So we took a little different approach with Connor tonight, and it was nice to see him out there having a smile on his face and making some shots, because that's a Connor we know.
Exactly. And you say Coulter, you mentioned Coulter with 14 points tonight, a good effort from him. You talk about needing a Christmas break. I think Stella needs some time with Dad too.
My goodness, man. I need some time with them.
But she's going to go play with the girls down there. She's going to be good to go.
Yes, we all need a Christmas break. We need to.
I'm ready to
go and enjoy some time somewhere other than a gym. And so, what are we going to do tomorrow? We're going to go to the Wichita State game. So
I saw that. Yeah, that is cool. That is cool.
So.
Hey, this game and us talking puts a cap on it. A super night here at the Lakin Middle School gym. Got to recognize 1,000-point scorers in between games. And I'll tell you what, it was really fun to see those girls teams that came back. You could tell they were really enjoying it. A lot of smiles, a lot of hugs.
Yeah.
But overall, what a great night of just recognition of Lakin High School alumni.
Absolutely. I thought it was a very cool thing that we were able to do. Mandy and I were talking, and probably the thing that stands out to me the most, number one, it's awesome that we got to recognize, you recognize all of those players and teams, and that's awesome. But the thing Mandy and I were talking about, we're like, you know what? If that inspires one kid, from Lakin to say, man, I want to go to a state tournament, I want to be a 1,000-point scorer, then we did our job tonight. But that's just in what's coming up, if kids able to see that, and the kids going out and shaking their hands and things, and just thought it was really cool. But those are outstanding achievements. Like, how cool! I mean, they made it to the state title 3 times, and the 1,000-point scorers, and you see all the old letter jackets and people taking pictures of the record boards, and I don't know if you made it to the hospitality room, but all the newspaper clippings and pictures, I don't know. I'm just into that. That's a pretty cool thing. And
pretty neat.
Hope everybody enjoyed it.
I know I did. It was a lot of fun just to see them all, and it's just cool to see all the letter jackets again, because you just don't see letter jackets anymore.
Yeah, and all really the patches on the letter jackets too. That's
hey, I'll tell you
cool.
what, some of those ladies, their letter jackets are weighted down.
Yeah, they are.
They're weighted down.
They are.
Not just basketball, but volleyball and track. See Melanie Reed up there. I mean, it was track, volleyball, and basketball, and tell you. That's champion for you right there with that many patches. So, Coach, hey, we're going to let you go.
Thanks.
Go enjoy some time with Stella and the family over the break. And it's been fun here at the pre-Christmas break, but 5-1 going into the break. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas
Happy New Year to your family. And get some rest, because January we're right back in it. We're going 90-0 right off the bat.
Yeah. Can't wait. All right, thank you.
You bet.
We'll talk to you later, Brett.
Take care, Coach. Thank you. That's Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt. Once again, the Bronx win it tonight, 69-56. The Lady Bronx winning 57-19. And that's going to wrap it up here from the middle school gym. What a night. What a night. And I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks to all the sponsors to make LakinSports.com possible. Couldn't do it without them. Thanks for those who were watching tonight. We love it. We love to hear from you, and glad you were able to join us here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. From all of us here at LakinSports.com, Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Happy and safe New Year, and we look forward to being back on the air with you in January. Until then, have a safe holiday season, and God bless.